Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Margaret Obuga, and today's video I decided I'm going to discuss just do a discussion about love, marriage, relationship, friendship, anything that connects all those four things. I think it's love, marriage, a relationship, and friendship. And we have a bit, let me say, a number of things that they're very essential in to keep all those things to grow or to strengthen or to hold tight for a longer period of time. You know, and that's what I'm going to discuss today. So friendship, marriage, relationships, all of those things are binded, by love. For things to hold on for a very long time, there must be some aspects in it. For instance, let's say connection. For a marriage to hold tight, or let me say for friendship, marriage, and relationship to hold tight, they all need connection. You get? There must be a strong connection in it. Not really just simple connection like, let me say, a family thing. There's that family bond or connection, like a brother and sister, a mother and daughter, father and son. That's just a simple connection, because whether you like it or not, you're binded by love. No, not love, but you're binded by blood. You get? So the only things that will put us together and hold our friendship, our relationships, our marriages for a longer time or a long period of time is, let me say, an aspect of connection, like sharing a deeper connection, that is sharing your issues. Like you have someone you can share your issues with, you can lean on, you know when someone who understands you, someone who listens to you, someone who you can tell your issues. That's a deeper connection. Let's say in the case of friendship, friendship is a very, it's a complicated thing, because friends, you might be friends with someone today and tomorrow you're not friends with that very person. Why? Because you might be near this person, and the person is not near you. Like you might feel like you have this strong connection with someone, but that very person doesn't feel the same. There are some disconnection warning signs. If like for instance, if someone disconnects you from disconnects from yourself or from your friendship, maybe because of betrayal or something, or your marriage, or let's say a relationship, there's this warning signs. There's this disconnect. Like in the very first time while you were friends, you are sharing these things, she was there for you, you could easily lean on this person, he could listen to you, understand you, your attributes, your attitudes, and he could understand even the actions you take in some different scenarios. But it reached a point when a person decides that everything that you're doing, he doesn't really understand, and he tells you, actually, I don't know you anymore. Why? Because he has distanced himself, he had disconnected himself from you, or herself from yourself. Relationship and marriage, the betrayals seem to be a little bit closer. The issue of unfaithfulness or having an affair, that's a betrayal in a relationship. And once that happens, there's this people tend to detach themselves from their partners. Yeah? There's no that strong connection or deeper connection that you guys had. So for a marriage, relationships, friendship ikuwe too tight, like lazima kukuwe na hiyo strong connection between the two parties. Hata friendship, mimi kama, if you are not connected, if you don't know me, if I don't know you, you don't know me, if you don't understand me, I don't understand you, it means we are not friends. But in marriage, that connection also, like in marriage, you must have that person who you can lean on. and person who has a listening ear for you. Sasa kama mtu huwezi mwambia shida zako, huwezi share naye shida zako, na ndio unamuita partner. Kwa hivyo ukiwa na shida lazima utafute mtu mwingine nje ya ndoa ndio muongeleshe shida zako, share your maybe even you have ideas and all that, because why you feel like mtu wako ni kama haezi kusupport, get, ama haezi kusikiza, ama haelewi mbona unataka kufanya kitu umeamua kufanya. Kwa hivyo sometimes for me I feel like ata love, even love itself, you can start loving someone, after you have a very deeper connection with this person. Huwezi tu penda mtu and yet there's no connection between you guys. Huwezi kuwa rafiki ya mtu and yet there's no connection between you guys. Get? Lazima kukuwe na connection ndo mapenzi ingilie. Sijui kama mnapata hilo, but I feel, for me, I believe like a strong connection is a very, let me say it's a foundation. It's a foundation of so many elements like love, marriage, friendship, and even any relationship out here. Another thing is, let me say I can say commitment. If there's a strong connection, it leads to a commitment. You get? So, like for instance, in marriages, if you decide to get married to someone, or you decide to have a very longer period of time relationship, you must have committed, and you must commit to it. So that strong connection leads to a commitment to your friendship, a commitment to your marriage, a commitment to your relationship. No matter how hard it is, you have to play it hard because of that commitment. Umejicommit kufanya hii kitu, umejicommit kukua kwa hii ndoa, umejicommit kuwa kwa hii relationship. Lazima uvumilie, lazima ukue na ujaribu kufanya lolote lile kuendeleza marriage yako. I understand there are so many temptations out here, and there are so many, pressures and all that influences from all sorts of corners that can lead someone to, to fall out of their marriages. Marriage, watu mtu akiingia kwa marriage, kuna hii saying ya till death do us part. Nini tafanya tuwe pamoja hadi kifo kije kitutanganishe sisi? Ni commitment. You've decided to commit yourself in this aspect of marriage. Uvumilivu. Ndoa ina majaribu mingi, ndoa ina shida nyingi, lakini ni uvumilivu. Na ambapo mtu mmeamua kucommit both parties. Isiwe mmoja amejicommit na mwingine hako kiolela tembea huku kule. Wote lazima mjicommit. Lazima mcommit, mseme tumejicommit kwa hii ndoa na si tupo ready kufanya chochote kile, anything that is required to hold this marriage strong. Iwe ni shida mmepitia, iwe ni kitu mwenzako amefanya kama makosa, sawa, tuketi chini, we solve this thing like adults, like people who are in love, like people who care for each other, like people who care for this marriage thing. Siku hizi kujifanya hivi, mtu ameoana afa umefunga ndoa, after some time divorce, after some time separation, or after some time, why? Because people have not committed themselves in this. And so many people, as I speak to, let me say, young adults who are getting into marriages, some get into marriages without knowing. Yani wanajipata wapo ndani ya ndoa. Inakaa funny, lakini it's true. Watu wanajipata ndani ya ndoa. Mmepatana na mtu, mmeanza kuishi, mnaishi, maybe you're courting or you're dating, kidogo realize mshaoana, mmepelekwa kwao, amekupeleka kwenu, marafiki zenu wote wanajuana, familia zenu zote zinajuana, hata wameshapata mtoto pamoja, yani nyinyi mnaishi pamoja, mpaka mshaanza kununua ploti, mnajenga. Afu uje useme hiyo si ndoa. Hiyo ni ndoa. Mshakuwa pamoja hata kama iko bind na maybe law, ama tuseme kanisa ama nini, lakini hiyo ni ndoa. Mnajipata ndani ya ndoa. bila kujua. Na wengine wetu tukishajipata ndani ya hiyo ndoa, kujitoa hamna. Kwa hivyo the only thing we can do is commit ourselves, both parties. Tujicommit, tuseme ni hivi basi tumejipata, nasi wacha tujicommit na iwe hivyo. Kwa hivyo another thing I can say, it's the aspect of let me say giving. Unajua kuna wale watu wa mimi nakufanyia hili, wewe umenifanyia nini? Nimekugifti, I've gifted you this, what have you gifted me? You get? It's not all about, you know, give and get. No. If you've decided to give wholeheartedly, I can say. Give wholeheartedly without expecting anything in return. Because the moment we expect anything in return, it means we were just giving you as a debt. Na kuna kitu ya giving. Act desperate because of just to impress our people or our partners or our friends. Usifanye kitu ile ya kumshikilia ati na nimempa ndo asiende, nimemnunulia gari ndo asiende. Hapana. Itafika point you will not have that car. Don't get into marriage, into friendship because of the things that you have or the things that you're getting. Your love language is gifting. Your love language ni wewe kumbaia vitu expensive. Anytime amekosea, you don't sit down and solve things out. Unakimbia unamletea maua, unakimbia unamnunulia gari. Ndio haja akwambie sawa nimekusamehe. Lakini bila wewe kufanya hivyo, anakuambia mimi sijakusamehe. Hiyo si ndoa, hiyo ni ndoa haita hold for long. You will not do these things forever. You have kids are growing. You get? Kuna siku unalo na kuna siku hauna. Na ukimkosea ile siku hauna, utafanya nini? Si utalose. Kwa hivyo let's do these things right. Tuachane na pressure. Young adults getting into marriage, into relationship, into friendship. Achaneni na pressure. Achaneni na fear ya lose our loved ones or our partners or our friends. Do things genuinely. It's a thought that counts. I had a reason mbona nimekugift hiyo kalamu. Msipeane tu watu vitu ati nani amepewa gari, wacha mimi naye nimpe gari. Una reason gani ya kumpa gari? Msitupe pressure jamani. Msitupe pressure na msipewe pressure na hii dunia. Dunia ina mengi. 1 2 shapotoko. Kindly, let's be genuine, even in gifting our own partners in marriages, in relationships, and even our friends. The giving of gifts or giving out of fear is led by lack of self-esteem. Lack of self-esteem. Kwamba ujiamini. You believe like you're not worth the love of this person. So all you have to do is gift. Ndo aone kuwa unampenda. Ndo yeye pia aje akupenda. But you can't force. Just do it right. Just do it right. Kama nakupenda basi na iwe hivyo. Lakini don't buy love. Don't buy it. Kinaweza amua na iwe mbaya huko mbeleni. Self-esteem when it comes to love. Don't see yourself unworthy of love. Everybody is worth of love, but not to everybody. Si kila mtu atakupenda. Unaweza fanya hizo zote, giving out of fear of being alone, giving out of fear of losing someone, na yenyewe ije akuache, which will be very bad. And for marriage, it can lead to breakup and divorce or separation. It will never strengthen marriage. Another thing I can say is respect. I feel like I could have started with respect, but all the same, they're all connected, you know. You have to respect me. Even by you gifting me, if you don't respect me, your gift will not count. So you have to respect your partner or your friend for anything that you have in common to count. And respect, for you to respect your friend, for you to respect your partner, for you to respect any person that you have a relationship with, you must have understood, or you must have a deep understanding of their thoughts, actions, values, attitudes, and behaviors. The understanding of who our partner is leads to a long-time admiration. Respect, sometimes we tend to lose respect for our partners. Let me say for a marriage. If, for instance, a marriage is facing a challenge and one of the partners maybe stands on trial, or there's some mistakes made from each other, the respect tends to go down. Like, you don't respect your partner now, and you don't have any form of understanding of why they did this. But through solving and resolving this issue, this challenge, these mistakes that you've done as a partner or partners, the respect grows as a new respect. Because with solving, you'll have understood the mistakes this other person did. You'll have understood where the challenge began, what caused the challenge, what caused all this, what caused this person to go to trials, and all that. And with that understanding, the respect will grow. Kwa hivyo, respect can be brought back. Respect hata kama imeisha, respect bado inaweza rudi. Na lazima irudi, iwepo. Kutakuwa na solving and understanding of why it was lost in the first place. Kwa hivyo, heshima pia ni kitu cha muhimu sana kwa ndoa, relationship ama friendship. Other than the 4 or 3 things mentioned, I feel like there's one very, very important aspect also in marriage, relationship, and friendship. I can say trust. I believe if there's a mutual connection, deeper connection, commitment, respect, and giving, there is no way tunaweza kosa trust between us. And sioni mbona trust ikue broken. Why? Because there's no gain. There's no gain in breaking your trust. Why will you break your trust if you have a deeper connection, if there's commitment, if there's true giving, if there's respect? Why won't you trust your partner if he does all this, if she does all this? And I believe, or in whatever I have experienced in some, in some way, I can say, or in whatever I believe to be true, is if there's any betrayal that occurs that will lead to, breaking the trust between two people or two parties, let me say partners or friends, there must be a leakage or warning signs that were missed early. Maybe there was some disconnect. Maybe there was no commitment. Maybe there was no respect. Or maybe this person was just giving to hold you there. And if you have missed any of this and the trust have come to break, it means there was lazima kuwe na kitu kilichokuwa kiendi sawa. Unaweza kuwa we mwenyewe basi umeamini kuwa uko ndani, umejicommit. Lakini maybe you missed the early signs of your partner not committing himself or herself in this, or your friend, or the respect you have. Maybe you had respected this person, lakini yeye mwenyewe hakuheshimu. Labda ulimiss hizo mbili ama moja kati yao. Ndiposa tukuje tuseme basi trust imekuwa broken. And trust can be gained, but it's very hard to gain trust. To rebuild or to regain trust there must be a connection reestablishment. Lazima kukue na hiyo connection iletwe pamoja. Both partners must understand their ways or their contribution towards this breakdown. Labda wote muli contribute kwa trust kufail. You never know. But for it to be rebuilt, lazima muelewe ni nini nilichokifanya ndo lead to this. What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Lazima tuelewe. Na lazima turekebishe. This process of understanding what we did wrong and the process of soul searching ain't easy. And it's not quick. It can never be done quickly. And it's not simple. It's something that will be done step by step, and it might take time. But whatever that will lead unto this is the understanding of it, a deeper connection, reestablishment. If you have that, you reestablish your connection between you people, and you understand, you have this a desire to understand what you did wrong, and you have this desire to do things right, and you commit yourself into doing things differently from the way you did it right, both of you, then trust will be rebuilt. There is with this aspect of trust, I believe that honesty plays a very important role in it. Let's be honest with ourselves, then we can be honest with those others. You cannot tell me that you're being honest with this other person or your partner, and yet yourself, your inner self, you're not honest with yourself. Honesty, it will help you solve a lot of things. It will help you understand a lot of things. And it will prevent you from a lot of things just by being honest. And by so saying, I mean maybe apologies, heartfelt apologies. Huwezi kuwa umefanya mistake and you don't want to admit that you've done a mistake. And there is aspect of just people saying I'm sorry to do away with this or to avoid any arguments. It will keep coming up. It will keep coming up. It's for your own good to realize that you did this mistake. Give a heartfelt apology. Ndo ikutoke we mwenyewe. Ndo hata wewe ugundue kwamba ilikuwa mistake. Because kuna vitu tunajipata ndani na ni ngumu kutoka. Marriage ni ngumu kutoka na ni rahisi sana kutoka. Ipo mara mbili. Both things are very tough. Kijipata ndani ya relationship, ndani ya friendship, jamani, tujicommit. Let's commit ourselves, let's trust each other, let's have respect for each other, na tuwe wa kweli in terms of giving. Na hiyo deeper connection iwe. Naelewa, when it comes to friendship, ni simple connection. I understand that. That's the only difference. But for marriage and relationship, lazima kukue na deep connection. Kwa hivyo, let's try and do this. For young adults who are getting into these things without knowing, without thinking twice, ama wengine wetu wanajipata ndani, this can help. If you do this, maybe you are umejipata huko sababu because of one reason or the other. Kwa hivyo ukifanya hizi na mkikuwa wenyewe wawili mkiwa wa kweli na mfanye haya, it will strengthen whatever relationship you have. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for listening. Kindly remember to subscribe, remember to comment, and remember to share it widely. Bye. See you next time.